Hello, and welcome once again to another UKEL Division 2 with Eversio. Today we face some familiar faces, Nuclear Vikings. We usually do take the win in this, but recently we're on a downward spiral. So let's see if Eversio can clinch their first win, especially considering most of the usual team is going to be here. Speaking of familiar faces, today we also have Tony. Hello, Tony.
Hello guys, I'm
There,
back again.
there we go. Back and the docs ready to cast with us as we are getting into the draft. So perhaps Tony, take it away with the first
I'm
bands you can see.
excited to see a nearly complete Eversio lineup. So this is gonna be a good game. I'm hoping our boys stomp this game, but we'll see how the draft goes.
We are on blue side this time round, so there is some difference. Let's see if blue side is the winning position for us. Zoe first ban, strong champion I think, especially in the right hands. Good AoE recently being buffed. You don't see her often, but I think she's in a really
But
good
when you
spot at the
see
moment.
her,
Yep.
sometimes it can take over the game.
A respectful ban from Nuclear Vikings banning out Darius for Aiglos. I'm curious if it would also get something like Dion or Yasuo for Drakur. And Eversio banning out Lee Sin. Similar, I think, to Zoe. What do you think, Tony?
I mean,
A
he's an
very
early game jungler, so maybe they're gonna take it safe. In the past two games, we had a strong early game, so I think our main focus is just to keep that going. And
there's less
hopefully
ban.
we'll rotate better and keep on winning. Most of the priority is going to the jungle this time.
I was just
We're
about to
seeing
say
Vi
so.
as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nuclear Vikings here with their last ban. It is gonna be also double ban
Will they
for
first
Drakur.
pick the Shen Zhao here? That would be, I think, the right move to go for. Taking the early Shin Zhao.
It might be an Ari pick as well, or a priority ADC that maybe Nuclear Vikings take. Something like Varus could also be picked. Let me see, I don't know. I'm just going off what they usually take, but Xin Zhao for Brickcoon, not something you typically see him on, but how hard could it be? Ornn is picked up though by Aiglos. It's a common face when Eversio want to win a game. So let's see how it performs. The first pick, Blind Ornn, locked in there. Now how do Nuclear Vikings respond? What's your take on that?
I mean, Ornn is pretty safe, so no matter how it goes, you're still gonna get your items going. So, it's a good champion, a great laner. Trundle Jin though from the other side.
We've seen Eversio
That's
run
a
this
little
last time.
bit,
It did
yeah.
really break through. There's
And
Ventus.
Ventus with his Lucian. Finally, he's getting a comfort pick.
Oh
Oh,
my
Lucian
gosh.
Nami.
Now is this gonna
So,
be an actual Lucian Nami or is it the solo queue Lucian Nami? Let's see.
I mean, so look, you Lucian Nami has a good win rate, huh? So, let's see if it goes.
Uh, well, only mine always feed, apparently. Uh, Nuclear Vikings here can have the support as well. Against Nami, they choose the Karma Jin, a strong combination together. Lucian Nami is also very strong, but overall, who do you think wins that in the bot lane?
I mean, it's both are strong laners.
Skill diff.
Once Nami gets Imperial, it's gonna be Nami favored. But until then, if they get outpoked, out harassed, it's gonna be a lot of skill matchup as well. So, both solid laners. Let's see what the players can cook up.
Syndra ban here. They're really hard focusing on Drakur. I'm not gonna say it just in case it does get banned. Maybe they're listening to the stream, but Maokai banned for Brickone. So Ari is open, Lissandra is open for Drakur, Veigar is open as well. These are all champions he's played in the past and done decently well on. Let's see what the last ban for Eversio is. Mid lane and top lane. I'm surprised they didn't ban a single top lane, considering they're going blind Ornn here. A lot of confidence coming out from Aiglos in Eversio on his return, to be fair. They ban out Ari, one of their own picks. I'm baffled, to say the least. See what Nuclear Vikings here pick up. I'm really curious what Drakur plays as well here. Has
And
to
I'm
be
really curious
Lissandra at
what
this
we're
point.
picking for a jungler as well here. What do you
Yeah,
think, Jansen, as a jungler? What would you go in this matchup?
I mean, against Randall, Birko likes, from his champs, there's not really much he can go. Zack and Sejuani are kind of not playing the game there, and he could go Zack against Karma Jin, not too bad to be honest, but he does get stopped later on potentially by Trundle. But it's not the worst of cases. I'm genuinely curious what Birkoon plays in general. Um, I think something like Jarvan here could be very nice.
Yeah,
Zin
Jarvan would
isn't too
be
bad.
pretty decent here.
Trundle is pretty good into Jarvan as well though. Volibear, I like the pick though.
Volibear.
I like Volibear as well. Yeah, he's a decent pick. Good stat checker as well. Trying to scroll a bit through the champs, trying to see. Um, they have a bit of a weak sort of both sides, so you kind of want that tankier front line, like, or a bruiser, something Volibear offers, but you could get away with maybe Zyra here as well, and or Lilia potentially as well. You could do that. All
That's
lanes
true.
can kind of play it a bit safe. You can play a bit forward the counter, but
And Natalia for the mid lane.
Talia for Drakur, this is a brand new pick as far as I know. I've never seen him pick this pickup. With Drakur on his first debut of Champions, usually they're really polished. He does really, really well. So let's see. He's probably been playing it non-stop on different accounts, and he does feel confident in his ability to play Talia. Let's see if that is the case. First time, very exciting, guys. We're gonna be seeing Drakur on this Talia. What do you think overall, Tony? From the team comps you see, how do you predict team fights to go?
So, team fights are a little bit messy when the Twitch is involved. Hopefully, we always locate where the Twitch is before engaging, because it can turn into a nightmare. Damage wise, I think they're pretty solid though, both sides. Here, the big problem is Trundle has a lot of stats to steal. When your arm is buffed up with all those items, he's really beefy, so from Trundle it's gonna be pretty hard.
Yep. I mean, Ornn is pretty much gonna be all their tank stats stolen. Volibear doesn't really go that build, but he can get pseudo tanky thanks to all his shielding and stuff. Um, I'm not too sure about the Camel into the Ornn. I think it could be Ornn favored, but it could also be very jungle reliant as well. Camille as a champion. They also have the Camille Trundle combination. We've seen this play out before as well. It's kind of cool. Trundle lays out a pillar, Camille ease onto it, kind of enabling her in that sense. Now, with the overall comp though, what I am kind of curious about, I guess, is Twitch mid. It's potentially as well AP Twitch mid as well. Keep that in mind. Recently he did get buffed, and it is performing pretty well for those that know how to play it. And yeah, I mean, Talia might not be able to do much against it from what I've seen. By the time her W comes out, she's already taken a really, really big trade, but that could be problematic. I just don't know how Jin Karma fits into the Trundle Camille Twitch sort of. You would expect something more coming out from Nuclear Vikings to enable the engage, and within all the chaos, sort of Twitch can sort of do his thing. While I like a versus comp, a lot of engage possibilities as they always like to play. Talia could make good plays. Nami could have great ults. Ornn has a very easy way to start them. Of course, they have Trundle, but there's only one Trundle, and the rest of the team of Nuclear Vikings don't have dashes. Camille does have two, and a way to get around it. But overall, if Twitch is down, Jin is down, and it's just Trundle and Camille and Karma against the entire lineup of Eversio, I'm quite
Yeah,
favoring
that would be
Eversio's comp
pretty
at the moment.
brutal. But Karma gives a lot of movement speed to the team, so they'll be mobile in that way. So they'll try to keep taking the fights back ways and keep on poking and harassing them.
Yes, Zamina Amina and everyone gets a shield and everyone gets sweet. Yeah, I'm really also. So this game is nice because we get two debuts here. We've never seen Birkun of Oliver. We've never seen Drakur on Talia. So that's nice to see. Ventus, we know he delivers on the solution. Awaken on Nami, I'm pretty sure he busted it out a couple of times, but overall Awaken, it fits his play style. Nami is one of those champs that could very well fit into the kind of champs he likes to play, like the Lulu, Zillion, the Milio, and so on, Senna as well. Yeah, bot lane, I guess it should be a Versio favorite post like level 3-ish, I guess. I'm not too sure how the comp does play out. I just know Lucian Nami tends to be one of the stronger bot lane combinations you can play. And from what I can see, Jin Karma do have great poke options, but Nami has a heal as well. So something that can play into a Versus favor is there. Clear wise, Berkon should have at least minimum 15 seconds on top of the Trundle. So we expect Trundle to gank around the level 3 mark or go for the full clear and give up the first map presence. This is something that first you have to think about earlier on into the game. Especially Drakur, if he does not have flash, he's in a very, very dangerous position. Trundle pillar can be brutal to sort of dodge in a gank. Karma could also gank you with W. Twitch could slow you. There's a lot of things that could go wrong. Camille could come in and ult you, so I expect a lot of action to be around Drakur. Usually though, Eversio have great macro orientation, good words. They know what's going to happen, they expect these plays to play out, and they play accordingly. Yeah, let's look forward to a nice game here, guys. 50 seconds to go before we get into the game start. I'm curious when we'll see our first Yunara. Tony, what's your opinion on Yunara? Have you seen anything about this champion so far that you like or
I
maybe dislike?
mean, in my solo queue, I have like 0% win rate with Yunaria, so
Maybe
champion needs a lot of help.
or maybe you need help, huh? Come on,
Or
brother.
maybe me, but I think, yeah, but if you give her some space and she let her go crazy, she deals a lot of damage. But that's the problem, winning the lane and creating enough space for her to constantly keep on smashing the whole team.
Yeah. She seemed a bit too simple for my liking. I like the speed though. It's nice to kite with. So I mean, let's see how it evolves. We've yet to see her being played by professionals as well.
Her only
Let's.
problem in the lane is once she pop ulti, all you have to do is just run away. And basically she loses all her damage, so when you're against smarter people, it doesn't work out that good.
Yeah, I saw that she has a bit difficulty with Shake's potential, so that could be a case. Let's see here. Who is Tony? Where is Renekton? In the closet. Dead chat, nice community. Jansen looking cute today. Okay. Thanks for the comments, guy. I don't. What can I say? Let's see here. We have some people as well that I frequently see here in the UKL events. Like Verns, Hollow as well. Hello. I hope you enjoy the game, guys. Kieran as well, supporting Tony. Nice, and some people supporting Ventus. Good stuff, good stuff. Iconic not playing, no. Sadly, he could not find a timer away from work. Hopefully soon, though, by Thursday, we'll have the full Eversio lineup as we're used to. I'm curious how nobody shouts out for Living. You know, he did such a great job in the last UKL session they had Eversio. But
Am I the only one that's excited to see Living Dream play again?
Yep, I'm not too sure if he will participate from what I heard, but if he does come in, of course he did play an amazing set. Nonetheless, he did get them to new heights that were previously thought to not be able to achieve. So shout out to Living Dream for doing so. But until then, the Dream Team is mostly here. 4 out of 5. Let's have it, guys. Some hashtag #EverWin in the chat. Do we have any supporters today? Hello, Danigo. Thanks for joining. Let me guess, guys. We'll have a 5-point start. Yes, indeed. We will not risk it for the biscuit. There we go, Kirion. An Eversio supporter indeed. Hashtag Everwin. Let's give it up for Eversio. We need our first win, guys. We need our first win. The Drakur Talia and the Brikun Volibear. That's how we
Something
like it.
new from both sides.
See here, Vattenfall supporting Nook. Nice to see you at least finding your way onto our stream. Let's have a bet here. If Eversio win this game, you're gonna start supporting Eversio throughout this entire Division 2 series. We're gonna claw it back, guys. 0-2 is nothing. It's nothing, guys. Come on. You know Eversio. We always claw it back. The Maltese fever dream. Alright, let's have it. Let's see what Drakur has to offer. Any expectations for First Blood, Tony? Where do you expect it to go?
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be at bot lane,
Oi, oi, oi.
but I'm curious which side's gonna get it.
Let's see here. It might just be in top side as well. It is Eyegloss. Perhaps you're not too familiar with his playstyle, but he'll right click anything, man. I swear to God.
The crazy top laner playstyle.
Yep, he does end up coming out on top most times. We'll give him that. It's a nice level 2 timer there. Sadly, Vikings do get it as well, just in time for the trade. See, we see both junglers pretty much on pace at the moment. Brikun should be having a faster clear here overall. If Trundle doesn't give up one of his camps to gank this bot side, Brikun should be able to act first. Let's see how it goes.
We can see that Lucian number being oppressive in the bot lane, as usual. It's a very strong lane. If you let it going,
They're
it deals
gonna
so
hit.
much damage.
Should be hitting level 3 soon.
Yeah, they should get it on this wave.
Nice to see the AP Twitch mid, though I have to admit it is one of my more liked picks to see, and it's not really something you see every day. Could be very strong. And there it is, guys. The Trundle is gonna potentially match Brikun's gank here. There is a ward in the bot side brush. We see Eversio contesting for this Scuttle Crab, but they will drop it as Trundle does take it.
Twitch is being oppressive in the middle. He's faking that he's gonna roam and just getting the good trades in.
Yeah, Brikul is taking some time here to decide on his next course of actions, but we do see Josh Kank here on his Trundle in a similar position. Both junglers kind of recall late. He will get both Scuttle Crabs here. Let's see. Surprised at the quiet nature of this game so far. We do see potentially here a small brief fight maybe between junglers, but Trundle does back off in the end. Brikun allowed to farm in peace. Now, do we see a play for enemy Raptors? We know Trundle has been here for quite some time, but
So bot lane we're taking a small lead. Oh, and they get the flash at least from
a
Karma.
nice bubble there by Awaken does disrupt the Karma. Oh, Drakur could be in trouble. Does flash, does first blood for the Twitch. The surprising amount of damage coming out of this champion at the moment. Press the attack does amplify the ignite as well. Drakur perhaps a bit rusty here on the way back from his vacation. Not expecting the Twitch mid. Not really a pick you do see often.
You barely see it, so not getting enough practicing the matchup, it's quite hard to play. Cause Twitch is played so much different. He's always gonna try to fake that he's gonna roam and then all in you at the moment. So until you settle your pink wards and have good vision from your mid lane to your bot lane, he's gonna be a nightmare.
Look at these top laners. Zero mana, zero health. Just right clicking each other. Oi, oi, oi. Alright, let's see it here. Bricone is looking to do something. And he's thinking about Dragon at the moment. He does get spotted on a ward. So Nuclear Vikings are aware of this.
The sneaky rat is going up to the top lane. Let's see if he gets him caught.
Oh, there's the
And the
Camille
Camille
alt.
ulti. I think this is a Detorn.
Oh yeah, Igos is for sure going down here. The damage from Twitch is just simply too much. Oh, Bricone gets the dragon, so there is a play at least. There's Talia's wall coming out. Awaken dropping bubbles. Ventus flashes forward. No, Karma doesn't have flash. There's a kill for Ventus. And now Jin does flash. Awaken trades his flash
And
for a
two
kill.
for bot lane.
Let's see if Brikur and Drakur can finish off Josh Kank. Brikur's running. He does get the stun off.
Yep, should be a death Randall.
And there's 3 kills and a dragon for Eversio. In exchange for Igloss in the top lane. I don't know, Tony, if you were to agree with me, but I think overall it's pretty good for Eversio.
Yep. It's a good thing they went to kill Iglos over there, because if Twitch was there, it would be different.
Yep, the Twitch is packing quite a punch at the moment. So Igloss does go down. Maybe Nuclear Vikings were thinking they had the damage to be able to trade, but not the case, of course. We see Ventus already now with a 10 CS lead on his opponent. The gold speaks for itself. He has 2.8.
Yep, we're already 600 over. We just need to keep the lead going.
Indeed. Darkur is having a bit of a hard time here. He's currently 600 down. There comes the Trundle Pillar. Oh, a nice
Into the
combination.
bubble.
The damage from Twitch is just crazy. Just a blasting one takes Drakur to down from half health with a fully stacked expunge there. The damage of AP Twitch is just nuts. If it doesn't take you down, the true damage will. Very little Eversio can do. So the down and Nami ult as well here. And grabs are started. This is looking like a bit of a mid lane domination on Drakur's debut on this Talia. Let's not count him out yet. Igloss carefully layering his abilities there, dodging the CC chain from Camille. Here comes Awaken though, trying to gank this Twitch, but Trundle is around. Bricone is also here. Alright, we're just gonna be looking at each other there as we continue on our merry way. I wonder if we can help Ventus a bit more here, get more of a lead on his opponent. He's already 20 CS up. Feeling like it's a connect down there at the moment. This is more typical of what we used to see from him, but can we play a bit more into this Jhin? We have Volibear ult. We see Trundle patting there. He is skipping all his camps. Alright, no, I lied. He went for his Gromp. But he's looking at the versus bot lane. Like I would be looking at the 2-piece combo at the moment. Raccoon looking for that scuttle on the bot side. He might want to recall soon for Cosmic Drive. Feels like a lot of uncertainty here from both teams. I see them rotating for stuff, but it's always to cover, not really to do anything proactive. It's really this Twitch though that's being a bit problematic. Look at that. That's 1-2 second trade from a Twitch. He does have Nashor's Tooth, granted, but damn. That's a lot
The
of
damage
damage.
from the tape Twitch is so much at the moment.
Oh, Wiking gets caught out. But does Eversio have the damage to return the favor? Josh Kang is at half health. There goes down Josh Kang. Ventus picks up the kill. We don't have Volibear to follow up on this turret, but we do take the 1-for-1 trade. Jungler for support there. Twitch is coming for the cleanup, but it's well communicated between Eversio. They do back off, recalling right away, giving Drakur some space here as well.
So next Drake is gonna be up very soon. I think this one might be contested. So we have to play around the Twitch ult. That's really important. If only we can get a pick on him and shut him down before he dishes out all that damage. Then we can proceed to clean from there, hopefully. But if Twitch goes in without vision and deletes the whole team, that's gonna result in a huge problem for Eversio.
Yep, I couldn't have said it better. Let's hope not. Dragon is coming up now. The question is, do we fight for it? We are an item down in mid, but overall Eversio are quite leading in the bot side and in jungle. Doesn't seem like they are willing to play for it though, as they back off willingly in case Twitch is around. The damage is just a bit too much for them to handle.
Safe play from Eversio. It's better this way. We have Essence Reaver on that Lucian. Hopefully we can get some good trades as well going in. And as we say, that Lucian gets caught, but the damage from here.
Ah, come on. It's all been a bait. Oh, I'm interested in what Drakur has to offer here. So we do
And
see
that's
him.
100% that Talia.
Yeah, he has to be more aware that Camille wants to play for this option, and Twitch could be lurking behind the corners like the rat he is at any point in time. What's going on here? Oh, the bubble barely missing there. It's the move speed from Karma coming out. Awaken now, potentially in a bit of trouble. He will have enough speed to back off. Look at Ventus's damage overall. Bringing high key to half health. Oh, the Jhin ult goes wide. Ventus easily escapes that. Not too much action here perhaps, but Trundle is lurking around the top side.
Raccoon is here ready for that Twitch. Hopefully we get a good shot down over here.
A big fight ensuing here in the bot side. Most Nuclear Viking members are quite low, but Twitch is around to extend his poison. He could be out of position here. There it is. Twitch is unstoppable. That's a lot of gold. Who gets it? Drakur is fishing for it. Oh, Scooby-Dooby-Doo is very low. But look at Kiana. He's lurking. There comes the
We
teleport.
see Camille teleporting in. This
Oh,
can end up really bad.
Drakur gets the shot down. He needs to allocate himself with his members to try and fence off this Camille. A bubble prediction from Awaken goes wide. Camille eats an entire Lucian ult. It's half health. Ventus on the side tries to find the angle. Drakur is laying down the damage. He gets pelted by Haki. Scooby-Dooby-Doo is on the side. No flash for there. Camille goes in. The shield is there. Drakur gets bursted down. Ventus laying down the damage, but is left in 1v3. Double kill for the Camille. Versus trying to outplay that. Gets caught a bit off guard there, as now the Jhin is chasing down Awaken with 4th shot, and there is the 3rd kill. Nuclear Vikings come out strictly ahead in that play, but not all is lost. Just a small blunder here from our heroes. Let's see if Iglos has what it takes to fend off Josh Kang here. He's slowly but surely going down. The flash coming out from Iglos. Alright, a lot of plays happening here across the map. Eversio losing a bit their tempo. Let's see if they can find the recovery. You go quiet on me, Tony. I assume you are
A
left
lot of
astonished.
action on this game. But as
Although
long Twitch knows that Talia flash is still down, so he's gonna keep on hitting her every chance he gets. So I think this is a free Rift alert over from the side of NUC.
The Nuclear Vikings have pressure on this Herald as well. It's looking a bit rough at the moment for Eversio.
And they're just gonna go straight for that first tower in the mid lane.
Yeah, defeats are an important part of the game at the moment. And there it is. It is gonna be collected by Nuclear Vikings. They do get defeats all completed there. Especially with Twitch having cooldown boost. That's such a big buy for him. Raccoon is expecting a gank, but is he expecting Twitch to be here? Twitch did leave the vicinity. Versio will back off at the moment. Alright, we're having a lot of passive play here. Not really too much action. But I guess overall that's kind of how you want to play it. I would have expected more Talia pressure here on the bot side. Especially considering Karma and Jin don't really have escape potential with the Nami ult. And with the Talia ult
Still,
and
but
W.
if Talia goes and there's also Twitch, it would end up a nightmare for Eversio. So I think the best play he could done is just keep him middle as much as he can.
Well, let's see how this dragon goes here. It does seem like
It's
Brickun
gonna
wants to
look
play for
like
it.
a 5 versus 4 for Eversio, hopefully.
Here's
And maybe
Iglos.
get this dragon.
Oh no, Iglos could potentially just go down here. Yeah, there it is.
Yep.
That took all of 1 second. And now Camille has taken the turret. And Eversio are caught in a 4v4 here. Brickun tries to find some damage onto the Trundle. The Twitch gets bubbled by Awaken. Oh,
And they're caught in the pit. This is gonna be a nightmare over here.
damn.
And even they get the dragon. Yep.
I got no comments for what I just saw.
It's looking doomed over here, boys.
It's really hard to commentate when you see that. Ouch. Yeah, I mean, it has to be jet lag, right? Drakur and Iglos are usually a lot more on point. Getting caught a bit off guard here into perhaps a bit of a forced play in the end. 18 minutes to see it in this state. It's a bit hard to swallow. And Ventus does get
Yep. And now
completely
Camille's
one-shot
gonna
by
take
Camille.
over these sides. He's gonna become a nightmare. Once she finishes her second item, which should be done pretty soon. Yeah, she has 3k on her. The side lanes aren't safe for anybody.
At least we get a lot of flowers. The power flowers.
Hopefully with all those flowers we build up the garden to turn around the game. Let's see what happens.
I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will. Okay, but I'm having some doubts at the moment. Oh no, this switch just has free reign. Look at that. Awaken pretty much blinks and he's down.
And
Kiana
he's
flashes
out as
away.
well.
He's also invisible. Iglos drops the ult. We could get Scooby Dooby Doo.
There's Camille coming from the back. This
Oh,
would
this
end
could
up
be an
really
Eversio wipe,
bad,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh gosh, I don't want to see this. This is we need to take it back to the drawing board. We have to see what went wrong, what we could have done better. We have to be a bit more proactive. The AP Twitch definitely a problem, but why was it so out of control this game? Inhibitor down. We don't even have Baron yet, and we're already this far deep. 2 items on that Twitch. We're struggling to build components at the moment.
So what's let's do because the damage numbers are crazy over here.
Oh my gosh, he's out potentially.
And he keeps on getting away from them.
There you go, AP Twitch W. The slow scales with AP, by the way, for those that didn't know. So yeah, he takes down Ventus, gets away with it. Atakan is taken. No, nothing spilled over. Complete annihilation. This is
Yeah, all outer towers are still there. So it's really hard to set up vision to deal with Twitch at the moment. Right now he just can go in and go out.
oh, we see a lot of comments here in the chat. They are not happy with the current Eversio display. I would have to agree as well, but we know they can do better. That's why we are upset. Usually nuclear Vikings are no threat to Eversio, but today it's a problem. We're potentially getting caught out here. Twitch damage is gonna be on top there. Nuclear Vikings are kind of just stalling this game out. Without Baron they can't really end it, but they're gonna take everything in between until they get to that point. And I don't think Eversio can actually respond to it. Unless you see a way, Tony. Do you see a way we can take this game somehow?
It's quite impossible over here. They're just jumping them. The lead is too big.
Oh, Ventus trying his best to kite here. He stands tall for quite a long time, dealing damage, but it's just not enough. That's a complete wipe. This should be game in favor
This is game.
of Nuclear Vikings here. I mean, well played to them, to Nuclear Vikings. They played close to a perfect set here, I would say. But yeah, Eversio, we expect more from you, of course. I'm still looking forward to that first win. A bit of a devastating win from the people that are leading Maltese esports at the moment. I don't know, Tony, if you have any words. Of course, we're all standing behind you guys. We expect.
It was an unlucky thing that Twitch got so fed and got out of control. I mean, sometimes this happens in a game. I mean, once he was just killing mid lane and they got his flash, Talia's pretty much stuck over there. There's nothing she can do. I mean, nothing really. Just maybe keep getting more vision. A lot of things were missing in this game. When you're playing against the stealthy champions, you need to cut their pets off from rotating, and you always need to keep track of where they are. I mean, they did good things of trying to track the Twitch, but still, Drakur was sacrificing himself just to track the Twitch. He was always trying to check where he's going and getting caught out of position because of that. So
I mean, it's a very strong pick against Talia to play Twitch in general,
yeah,
but
it's quite like an orthodox pick. You're not expecting it. You're not used to playing against it, so
a lot of damage as well. Though.
yeah.
Hard to interact.
He was literally taking half her HP with one E. With just a blasting one.
Why pick Talia versus One Dash? Good question. I mean, he has the Lissandra pick. He just might have wanted to get some Talia gains. Maybe it was working out for them in scrims or in practice.
I mean, Talia was a good pick here, just the Twitch countered it pretty badly, because once you're having all the enemy team running into you, Talia has pretty much zone with her rocks and create enough pressure, but yeah, the Twitch pick just carried the whole game.
Yep. Until next time, guys. Next Thursday we have our next game. Let me quickly check the timing on that. Should be the last day of July. Wow. Okay. We are playing at 9:30 local time, Malta time, and 8:30 UK time for those following the series. Let's see if Eversio can get their first win of the series. We should be the full team, but we are playing against Emirates. To my knowledge, they are quite a strong opponent, but it will be a good opponent to get a first win on, I would say, as a way to say that we are back in the series. Don't count us out yet. So let's hope for the best. Otherwise,
Hopefully a reverse sweep will come up from the side of Eversio, taking
yes.
all next games.
the famous reverse sweep. Yep, let's hope for it. Other than that, guys, thanks for joining us this stream. I hope you enjoyed the commentary, both myself and Tony. Thank you, Tony, for joining.
Thank you,
And
Jansen, for hosting, and thank you, guys. See you. Have a good night.
good night. Good night.